What's up, everybody? This is Explorer MJ Hooks again. You know, this is like the third video that I'm making about Kobe. Anytime I see anything that looks, connected, I'm gonna say something about it because, you know, I'm just finding stuff and, you know, remembering things that have happened before Kobe and Gigi's passing. All right, so this is one of these things. Okay, I know that I was telling you all how Kobe wanted to be like Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. They're considered the greatest of all time, right? The GOAT, you know. And this is a quote by Michael Jackson. It says, "Believe in yourself, study the greats, and become greater." That's a Michael Jackson quote, okay? Now, Kobe, like I said, Kobe was trying to study the greats. He studied Michael Jackson, he studied Michael Jordan, he also studied some other people. But what I'm talking about mainly right now is Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. But first hitting on like mainly Michael because he was friends with Michael Jackson, and Kobe and Michael were talking. He wanted to know more about how he did this, how he did that. Kobe was interested in knowing things about Michael, and then he also tried to study Michael Jordan. He was watching, rewinding a tape, trying to see how Michael Jordan was doing his moves, all his mannerisms, trying to, do things like Michael Jordan. And like I'm saying, he was trying to be like two different people, but they happen to have the same names, but different last names. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, MJ, okay? Yeah, in addition to talking about the two MJs, I should also mention that I was watching something that Kobe said that said something about two vehicles. He was talking about something about two vehicles, and he said something like one can't be without the other or something like that. I can't quite remember exactly what he said, but it was something along those lines, or something like one can't work without the other. And yeah, yeah. So what I'm trying to get at is people noticed that there were differences in the helicopters. You know, one was like, manufacturer color, no paint job, no nothing. And the other one, it had a paint job, someone fixed it up to look like how Kobe wanted it to look. And apparently the one that crashed looked like the one that was manufactured. No paint job, no anything, which means that looks like a totally different airplane. It did not look like the Mamba plane, the Mamba helicopter. I'm gonna show you all the footage of the crash scene, and also Kobe's Mamba plane and everything. So give me 1 second. Okay, guys, this is a picture of supposedly the type of plane that Kobe Bryant was flying in. It originally came from Illinois, but Kobe had got it fixed up, supposedly, huh? Okay, so you have this. You see, you have white, and then you have the blue stripes and everything. Okay, so that's the plane, right? I mean the helicopter right there. Supposedly he had purchased and got and everything before the paint job. Okay. All right, and this is a photo of Kobe standing right in front of the plane. I mean the helicopter that that he was supposedly flying in at the time of the crash. You see, it's all black and it has a check, a Nike check mark. Yeah. So you have all of that, right? You see this? That's after the paint job. Okay. So guys, do you all remember when the helicopter was up in the air and it looked exactly like this in the air? It was not black at all. And when it crashed, this helicopter was is the same helicopter that was, that first picture I showed of it, with the blue and the white, the white the white and the blue. That is that's the same plane, like, but it's like, look at that, look at it. It's manufactured color. It's not black. That's supposed to be the Mamba. Okay? Y'all, are y'all seeing what I'm saying here? That plane that's on the ground, that's the manufactured color right there. That's the same plane that was up in the air, and that same plane right there crashed on the ground. Manufactured color. Remember, Kobe's Mamba helicopter was black. It was black. So if it had crashed, it would have been black. The exterior would have been black, okay? You see what I'm saying? Remember I told you about Kobe saying something about two vehicles. Well, there were two helicopters. One was this one, and one is the actual mamba. Okay? This plane is not the mamba. I don't know what plane this is, but it's not the mamba, it's the manufacturer. And the mamba is actually black. Hello, connect some dots, please. Also, you see smoke, right? You see smoke. There is a little saying about the smoke, or it has a meaning to that. And also, I want to tell you all something here about this. Okay. Well, about the smoke clear. Okay, guys. Here is the definition, or what it means when someone says when the smoke clears. When the smoke clears. When things have stopped happening and the results can clearly be seen. When things have stopped happening and the results can clearly be seen, or as here it says, can be clearly seen. Either way, same thing. Look. So, like I just showed you all the picture of the helicopter down on the ground, and it's manufactured color. Okay, you can clearly see the color is the manufactured color. It is not black. Because if that was the mamba, it would have been black. Understanding? Are you understanding now what I'm trying to say here? Also, some months back, I started listening to music by Six Mafia. Some months ago, I started listening to some songs by the group called Six Mafia. And I'm going to tell you what is on that album cover. Because remember what I told you all. Michael is watching me. Okay? I'm going to show you exactly what is on that album cover. Oh, and another thing. Look at the guy's face when I show this to you all. Look at the guy's face. Okay. So, do you all see what's at the bottom of this album cover? 6 Mafia. When the smoke clears. You see it? 6 Mafia. When the smoke clears. Now, what I'm about to tell you all is this 6 Mafia part of the 33644. Yeah. Also, this. The smoke. You remember when I was telling you about the smoke and how, look, take you back. Remember how they were showing the helicopter in the air? That was something that was happening, okay? And then when the helicopter crashed, that stopped everything that was happening in the air, and down to the ground, it plummeted. It means it stopped happening. It's down to the ground, and when the smoke cleared, you could clearly see that there was a manufactured helicopter on that ground. A manufactured color helicopter on that ground. That was not the color of Kobe's Mamba. The Mamba is black. The Mamba helicopter is black. You get it? Now, to this guy's face. Do you all see this man's face? Do you all see that? Half a face. It's like one half and the other half. See, one eye does not have no shades, no nothing on it, and it just looks like a regular face. The other half of the face looks like it has shades and a grill and everything. Okay. Does that not remind you of the 2 helicopters, the 2 vehicles that Kobe mentioned in this video that I had watched? 2 vehicles, 2 helicopters, 2 MJs. Hello. 2 of everything. Okay, guys. Okay. So, here we have this picture here, okay, of Gigi and Kobe playing ball. Okay, do you see Kobe's shirt? Oh, you may just think, oh yeah, that's an 8, right? That's an 8. No, that's not an 8. Actually, well, it looks like an 8, but actually, you have a deeper meaning to the shirt. Okay, look at it. The 8 is actually the it actually looks like the infinity sign. It looks like the infinity sign, the forever sign, infinite, meaning forever and ever and ever and ever. And there's a 2 and there's a 4, the jersey numbers. But it looks like a 8 and a 2 and a 4. Yeah. But it has deeper meaning. It also looks like a snake. It looks like a snake. It looks like a snake with a 2 and a 4. But like I said, it also represents the infinite sign. It looks like an 8. And it just happens to be Kobe's jersey number. Notice both of them are wearing the same colors. Both of them are wearing the same colors. Do you see this? Like, hello? They're telling you something there. They're wearing the same exact colors. Well, yeah, they're wearing basically the same exact colors. Both wearing black, both wearing white. Yeah, so, I mean, in 2 and 4, you got 2, could be 2 for her, and you have 2 on him, and then you have 4. So remember Gianna man 2 and 4, 2 equals 4, 2 and 2 equals 4. Okay. and like, you have to open your brains up. You have to think about certain things. And it's just so much stuff I'm seeing. Like, man. Also, 2 times 4 equals 8. 8 being the 8 people that perished in the helicopter on January 26th, 2020, huh? It supposedly is. That's what TMZ said, right? Okay, guys. I also wanted to share this with you all. At work, I usually play this 8-ball game, the pool game. I love that game. I always, play it from time to time. And there's some important details that you all need to know. Okay, first of all, you all see this picture, right? Of the 8-ball. And you see flames coming from the 8-ball, right? You see the 8-ball. It is black and white, just like Kobe's shirt. It's black and white, and Gianna's wearing black and white. Okay, and you have flames coming from the 8-ball. Okay, now, guys, it's all right here. Okay, look, the 8-ball with the flames coming from the 8-ball. Remember, there was supposed to be 8 people that the helicopter was carrying, and it crashed with 8 people, 8 passengers, excluding the pilot that was all killed in the helicopter. 8-ball, 8 passengers with the flames. Remember, the flames coming from the the plane. I mean, the helicopter supposedly crashed and burned, right? You get it? Getting it? Alright. Also, about this particular 8-ball pool game. When you pass your friends on this game, it alerts you that you've passed your friends on the game. This is like the this is, see, things are actually clearing. The smoke is clearing. 2020 hindsight. Are you all following me? Also, do you all know that, in this particular 8-ball pool game, that when it alerts you that you've passed your friends, it has a up arrow and a down arrow, like you've passed up your friend and got a higher score, and your friend's score is lower or whatever. So there's a up arrow and a down arrow that appears, when it says, where it shows you where it shows where you've passed your friend. It has the up and the down arrows. And so when you think in terms of this connection, you think about how LeBron passed Kobe. LeBron passed Kobe. Okay? Yeah, I also remember that Kobe had wrote something on Instagram, kind of in the same sense of what he put on Twitter. Basically, saying, going forward, keeping the game going, and moving forward. And it seemed, look, it's like this. LeBron moved upward. Remember the arrow? LeBron moved upward, and Kobe went down. Kobe went down. Okay? Helicopter crash. 8 people. Are you getting it now? 8 people perished in the helicopter crash. It's I'm just piecing things together, you guys. Just helping you all see after the smoke cleared. Okay? Just helping you see something here. There's more that I want to talk about. Okay, I want to talk about this to look at the labeling of the helicopters. Look, ill. I know it's supposed to be short for Illinois, but I mean, you see that, right? Ill, ILL. As in, like, somebody's fallen ill. And then you have EX, X, meaning like the end of something. Okay? And remember, I told you all that I saw in somebody's video the picture of, the commercial where Kobe was in, and there was a Nike check that lit up in flames on the court, on the basketball court, and behind that was a helicopter, and it was inflamed, and a shadow of a man was in the flame. Okay, so I was watching this about Kobe Bryant discusses life after retiring. Life after retiring reminds me of life after death. Remember, that was the title of Notorious B.I.G.'s album, one of his albums, Life After Death. Okay, so see hidden things. Y'all gotta open your eyes. Look, Kobe Bryant discusses life after retiring. Okay, so here goes. Kobe is talking here to the guy that hosts Ridiculousness on MTV. And he's asking him, how is life after retiring? Okay, so Kobe goes into how life is after retiring. He said, okay, well, yeah, you go through 20 years of playing ball or something, and then, people just think that's it, and he's like, hold on now, motherfucker, I can do more. So, okay, he goes into talking about a book. And the book is talking about a magical coach who shows up. He's there to give powers to the timid 10 and 11-year-olds that were, afraid of playing ball, and so he gives them the power to become better people and to become good players, better players, and everything. And then the guy from Ridiculousness asks Kobe, let me guess, does any of these players become magical? Kobe said yes. So, guys, hello. What that says here is like, okay, yeah, Kobe has his little girl, to become one of the magical people, and also two other people that become magical and all that stuff. Yeah, two other little girls. Also, I've been seeing, 15, 15, the number 15, and I remember hearing him say in one of these interviews something about 14, 13, 14, and 15-year-olds, something about something. He mentioned something about 13, 14, and 15 years old in one of these interviews. I might come across that again one day, but he said something about 13, 14, and 15-year-olds. Okay. And I mean, there's just so much stuff, so many connections. There's a little bit more that I want to discuss too. Okay, guys, so who knew that Kobe Bryant was all off into magic and numerology, just like Michael Jackson is? Just like Michael Jackson is all off into magic and numerology. Okay, I remember watching yesterday online on YouTube that one of these talk show hosts that he and his audience were very sad about Kobe, and then he announces that he's gonna have someone on the show that would cheer them up. And guess who it was? It was Magic Johnson. Another MJ. Another MJ. Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson. Another MJ. Guys, you gotta open your eyes. You got to open your eyes. And they said they were acting as if nothing had happened. Nobody was crying. The audience was not crying anymore. Magic was on the show. Magic Johnson was on the show. As if they was acting as if nothing had ever happened. Okay, like nothing had ever happened. And get it, magic. And Kobe was talking about magic, okay? He was talking about magic. How he give magical he had magical powers, and he give one of these people, some of these players, magic. magic, and suddenly everything's okay when Magic Johnson appears on the show and everybody's not crying because Magic is on the show. Crying about, remember, crying about Kobe, and then he brings out Magic Johnson, as if he supposedly gave the power to make people stop crying and everything. Okay, and this is something else I saw. LeBron James wearing the number 23 shirt. This reminds me of the girl that was in the Gianna movie. She was wearing the number 23 jersey. Okay, well, here's what I want to say about all this. Now, if Kobe did not fake his death and he really is dead, I'm very sorry. I'm very, emotional about all this myself, if he really is dead. However, there's just too much connected with all this stuff. And if he really did fake his death and he wants to spend more time with his children, hey, and he wanted to do it like this, then I guess best of luck to him. I mean, he did retire, and this is another thing. Michael retired. He basically said he retired, okay? He said he retired, but he did it his way, okay? He did not want to be in the limelight anymore, and so he faked his death. He did not want to be in the limelight anymore. He said he basically had retired. He felt like he couldn't do it anymore. Guess he felt like he was getting too old to where he could not do all of the things that he used to do anymore. And he just retired. And Kobe, he retired. And after this retirement came a tragic, horrid death, if it's really true. Just like Michael, when he was said to have died in his home from propofol, or no, not died in his home, but died in the hospital from the propofol overdose. And so, guys, really, I've connected a lot of dots, but like I said, if Kobe did what Michael did by faking his death, then that, all these connections that I've made are evident of, what I'm trying to show you all, that he probably did fake his death. I'm not saying that he did fake his death because I don't know, but I mean, if he did, then all of what I've collected so far is right here in this video. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more, but thus far. This is everything I've collected. See what you all can find. And peace out.